Title: The Dragon's Heart. In a distant kingdom, nestled between towering mountains and lush valleys, there was a village called Eldoria. Eldoria was renowned for its breathtaking landscapes and its people's bravery. But it was also known for something extraordinary. It was home to a benevolent dragon named Eric. Eric was no ordinary dragon. Unlike most dragons, who were often feared, Eric was loved by the villagers. His scales shimmered like emeralds, and his breath was warm and soothing rather than fiery. He was known for helping the villagers with his incredible strength and wisdom, always appearing when they were in need. One day, a terrible storm swept through Eldoria, causing the river that flowed through the village to swell and flood its banks. The floodwaters threatened to destroy homes and fields, and the villagers were in a state of panic. As the villagers struggled to protect their homes, they heard a familiar, comforting roar. Eric descended from the mountains, his massive wings stirring the air. With a mighty flap, he landed in the village square. The villagers, though relieved, knew that even Eric's strength had its limits against the raging flood. Eric's wise eyes scanned the situation, and he realized that the flood was too great for him to manage alone. He needed to find a way to stop the floodwaters from causing further destruction. So he turned to the villagers and said, "There is a magical artifact hidden deep within the forbidden forest that can control the waters. I must find it to save our village." The forbidden forest was known for its magical and perilous creatures, and it was a place few dared to enter. Yet, the villagers trusted Eric and knew he would never embark on such a quest without good reason. A young girl named Lila, known for her bravery and resourcefulness, stepped forward. "I will go with you, Eric," she said. "I have lived near the forbidden forest all my life and know its secrets. Together, we can find the artifact." Eric nodded, grateful for Lila's courage. The two set out on their journey into the forest. As they ventured deeper, the forest grew denser, and the shadows seemed to come alive. They encountered enchanted creatures, some friendly, others not so much. But with Eric's strength and Lila's quick thinking, they navigated the forest's challenges. After a long and arduous journey, they arrived at the heart of the forest, where an ancient, hidden temple stood. The temple was covered in vines and moss, and a sense of magic lingered in the air. Inside, they found a chamber with a pedestal at its center. On the pedestal was a beautiful, glowing crystal known as the heart of the river. As Lila approached the crystal, a voice echoed through the chamber. "To take the heart of the river, you must prove your worthiness. Show that you are pure of heart and selfless in your intentions." Lila and Eric exchanged a glance. They knew their intentions were true, and they had faced many trials together. With sincerity in their hearts, they each placed a hand on the crystal and spoke their wish: "We wish to save our village from the flood and restore balance to the river." The heart of the river glowed brightly, and a warm, gentle light enveloped them. The crystal's magic recognized their selflessness and granted them its power. The chamber's walls shimmered, and the heart of the river began to levitate, floating toward them. With the artifact in hand, Lila and Eric made their way back to Eldoria. The storm had not abated, and the floodwaters were still rising. But as soon as Eric held the heart of the river high, a wave of calming energy spread across the village. The floodwaters began to recede, and the storm clouds parted to reveal the stars. The villagers watched in awe as Eric used the crystal's power to guide the waters back to their rightful course. The village was saved, and the fields and homes were spared from the flood's destruction. The villagers celebrated Eric and Lila's bravery with a grand feast. They thanked Eric for his unwavering dedication and Lila for her courage and resourcefulness. The heart of the river was returned to its resting place within the forbidden forest, where it would continue to protect the land from afar. From that day forward, Eric and Lila became legends in Eldoria, their story passed down through generations as a testament to bravery, selflessness, and the power of working together. Eldoria continued to thrive, always remembering the day when a dragon's heart and a young girl's courage saved the village from disaster. And so, the kingdom of Eldoria lived happily ever after, its people forever grateful for the magical bond between a wise dragon and a brave girl. The end.